Okay, so we're looking at, it looks like the entrance to Lotte World, which is a big amusement park in Seoul. And they've got their own little lake and everything. And what's interesting is if we zoom in, see that coloured sign there? It says Toys R Us. That vertical one hiding behind the two. Sorry, to zoom you out there. Yeah, it's fascinating what things you find here. So there it is, Lotte World. Lotte Department Store, Lotte Hotel World. That's probably a Lotte building too. Or Lotte. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's like Lotte or. Yeah, but I'm basically on a hike here. Ah, stop it, buses! They're so loud. No, but I'm basically hiking here. I got out at Jamshul station and I'm heading on this wonderfully drizzly afternoon to the Olympic Park. Then there's some tombs, and then if we have time we'll hop up to Seoul Forest, and then if we have time we'll go to other places. So I'm going to conserve battery here. I did buy a memory card today because I was like, well, it would be good to have a spare for when we go visit Japan. So yeah, in any case, I will catch you later. Cheers. Okay, so I actually am now over on this side of Lotte World. I realised I was going the wrong way. I was like, wait a minute, Lotte World should be on my other side. Right? It should not be on my left, it should be on my right. And there's one of their mascots. Looks like a raccoon. He's pretty happy. I think he needs a chainsaw though. I don't know, I just can't, you know, like a happy too chaotic. With the chainsaw, that's what's needed. Anyways, if you don't know too chaotic, well then, he's a cool guy. But yeah, enough rambling about people I know. We have, it says Lotte World Tower, and over here, Lotte Castle, and we're walking this way. And yeah, we're making sure that the umbrella keeps things wet. No, keeps things from getting wet. We don't want the umbrella to make things wet. That would just defeat the whole purpose. But you say, umbrella, that's heresy. And I say, well, live with it, because I want to take photographs in the rain, and well, you kind of need, well, as long as the taxi is being indecisive, we'll go this way. So, this way to the Olympic Park. And yeah, I've had to save my battery for other fun things. Ooh, the colours of Seoul. Ah, here we go. Here you can see a picture of a picture. So this is Lotte World. And you can see they've got the little island with stuff, and then all sorts of things. So yeah, in any case, I'll see you at the Olympic Park. Okay, so you know Samsung, right? You know, they make electronic phones and things like that. You know, pretty cool. Oh wait, they also do cars. That's right. Samsung makes cars in addition to everything else they make. Funny that, huh? And over here on this rather uninspiring apartment block, I see LG and Samsung air conditioner units. Like if you zoom in, see there's LG, there's Samsung. And I mean, whose ever idea it was to build these rather uninspiring apartment blocks really ought to be talked to for several hours on end. Like, I don't know, maybe sit them in a chair and have people just rotate and just have them forced to listen to people talking for, 24 hours straight, saying, why did you build such ugly buildings? Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be. It's something that's not right. Anyways, there goes moped down the sidewalk. It's a bicycle, right? No, so I'll see you in a bit. Very soon, actually. Welcome to Olympic Park. Do 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 do. Oh wait, wrong John Williams song. Anyways, I don't see any cages with genetically enhanced athletes, so I don't think we have to worry. Oh wait, no, they're hiding in the pools. But seriously, Hollywood reusing ideas and such, they're doing sequels. Why not do a John Williams mash, where they take the ideas from every movie that John Williams has done the music for, and just sort of mash them together, and then get John Williams to do the music for it. So you can have, and also, the Olympics, because he did write some music for the Olympics one year. So you can have, just yeah, but seriously. So, what will be, Declaration de la Part, not right, language, no, here we go, English. Deep in their souls, right here, look at the fire, ooh, pretty. Deep in their souls, peoples on this earth, regardless of ideology, race, or religion, share one common goal: to live in peace, free from the fear of war and violence. For it is only through peace among men and nations that the universal longing for happiness can be fulfilled. Cumulative human experience dictates us on the occasion of the Games of the 24th Olympiad in Seoul, September 17th to October 2nd, 1988, to call on our brothers and sisters around the world, declare a moratorium on all forms of strife, violence, and terror, casting aside weapons of conflicts and hatred, and to make this gathering of our best athletes a festival of peace. It is our fervent hope and prayer that the Seoul Olympics, the biggest in Olympic history with 161 nations participating, will be a catalyst for securing enduring peace. In the name of all peace-loving men and women, this appeal to peace, endorsed individually by those who uphold the ideal, is adopted and a declaration at the Seoul Assembly of Olympics of this 12th day of September 1988. It's really sad, though, that, you know, for all this talk of the Olympics, you know, being peace, etc., that it never really lasts, you know? It never lasts. We say peace, peace, but there is no peace. Oh, yeah, it seems like I've been reading way too much Jeremiah. Not really, but... And there's the ever-present Starbucks in Loteria. And maybe that looks like some sort of grocery store. They've got a buffet. Information center that has signs. Why are all the information centers I've passed so far? Only 2, but why are they not open? So yeah. So here we have the flame, the gate, and a call for peace that, well, hasn't really been listened to. And there's all sorts of flags too. Going to take some pictures, but it would be fun to try and name all of those. I do see Ireland, Antigua, Barbuda, Japan, Iran, Canada, China, Jamaica, Australia, New Zealand. Oh, is that the Pitcairn Islands? Sierra Leone, Greece, of course, France, Singapore. Yeah, I could just keep going on. I did used to have all these flags memorized. Used to. There's Saudi Arabia. Ooh, I wonder if they have. See, Brazil. I am looking for an old green flag. Oh, and of course, you just see here. Let me zoom you in so you can actually see some of these flags. See? I wonder if they have an old green one. I wonder if Libya participated. And if it did, I don't know. Maybe not. Well, there's Lebanon. Because if Libya participated, I don't know if they've changed their flag in light of the recent quote-unquote recent conflict that happened there, and that would be interesting. But I really don't know, so I'd have to go hunting. Anyways, enough speculation on this. I'm going to take some pictures with my other camera, like I said, and we'll see each other. Maybe, I think the hill ridge behind the flags is actually an old fortress. We'll see. I'll see you around. The things you see when you're being observant, eh? Anyways, catch you around. No gooey raccoon dog. No feeding. Also, strange statue. Oh, more interesting art. Okay. We are in the... where is this? Dialogue. Mohand Amara. The sculpture shows the value of dialogue between people, overcoming barriers such as geography, Language, culture and politics. The Algerian artist believes that art can be a great way of communication, such as how he can connect with Koreans through his work. The two people in the sculpture listen to each other. The sculpture shows the artist's belief that people can not only realize the existence of each other, but also achieve self-realization and transcend themselves. Ah. I see. And so, we're here. We're going to go past all the sports things and wander through the more green portion and then head to other places, so we'll see. That's like a train going into the ground. Interesting. There's bones. Well, I want to save this for more. Well, this is interesting. We want to save the battery for other stuff. So, we'll just see what this looks like. It's just wood pillars. It's cool though. Funny how all these sculptures on the one side don't seem to catch my attention, and then bits of trees too. Huh. Well, so there's some stadium of sorts. That's an art hall. It used to be the weightlifting arena. So it's good to see that they're putting things to use. That they're not just, oh, we built these for the Olympics. Several weeks of activity and then abandoned buildings. So there's stuff. Abandoned buildings all over the place in Korea. So actually I wouldn't. Snack clothes. Oh, okay. It's clothes. Truck go vroom vroom all over the fox. That would not make me happy. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to get to look at the stadiums and things, because it's my first time at an Olympic venue, even if I'm many years too late. Almost 25. Yeah. So handball. That's interesting. I think that's the gymnastics. It says that sign there. Les Miserables. All that skate. 2013. 6/21, 22, 23. How interesting. So let's just keep walking, shall we? See at the map. Let's see where we are. They're doing some sort of show here, I guess. soon. We've got all sorts of pavilions being set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to see where we are, where things are. So yeah, gymnastics hall. Now doing, okay. So, you are here. Let's see, the tennis courts, the hall, the convention center, the plaza, indoor, they're all that way. The swimming pool is there. So I guess what I do is I swing past, sort of go down this way because the Rose Plaza sounds interesting. So we swing there, see what that's all about. And then, yeah. So this is the Rose area. The Red Queen would have quite a fit, wouldn't she, if she were to come here and see all the colours of roses that aren't red. She might let the pink ones go, but there's lots of white roses. There's pink, there's reds, there's yellow. There's some orangish. There's a sculpture. And yeah, in that direction are the Olympic pavilions. So let's just wander through. Yeah, this might be a lovely place to come again with my lovely wife. What's this? This is like, oh, I see. Wings, butterfly. It's a rose butterfly. And they have hearts and other things. Zeus garden? Oh, okay. If you say so. So yeah, this building here, the sort of grey blob that's not the light grey blob that's the sky, I think that's the indoor tennis courts. So yeah, going to head back through, and there's someone with a tripod. That's a brilliant idea. Maybe if I come here again, right? But yeah, lovely. So we'll pause, let you get one last look. Okay, so this building that I silently showed you, wow, right, but it was the indoor swimming pool. Now I did hear people inside it, can't get in from this side, don't know if I'm allowed, and I mean, I could, but I think rather explore this fortress whatever, head on to the tombs, and you know, if my wife decides she wants to see the rose garden here, we can, come here and on one of her days of exploration. So, and if not, well, it's okay. I've been in plenty of swimming pools. Plenty. And you say, why is that, Direlda? Oh, I was on a high school swim team. Yeah. So, I'm probably over-chlorinated. That's okay, I suppose. So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to see. Okay, so we are here, and maybe the red outline is the fortress thing. So what we'll do is we'll walk up this road, and then we'll sort of wander around. You can, well, you can't really tell, but it sort of stopped raining, so well, it wasn't really raining anyways, it was drizzling, sprinkling. The pavilion of the pit hut site. Okay. That gives me Jurassic Park vibes. Picnic garden, museum, a GS25, you know. We'll just wander in here. Mongjong Fortress. We'll read you the sign. So, Mongjong Dosong. Seong. Earthen fortification. Over there, past the recycling and trash bins, you see they put up a little fence. Maybe to simulate what they would have had. Not sure, but you can see. So, location. Historical documents indicate that this area had been called Mongchon since the 15th century, although the origin of the name remains unclear. The site is regarded as one of the possible locations of Hanam Wireseong, the capital fortress of Baekje. Preparatory works to construct the Seoul Olympic Stadium in the area resulted in 6 excavations. Hi, car. 6 excavations that took place in the early 1980s. The earthen fortification was built by connecting low-lying hills, 30 to 40 meters above sea level, scattered around the area. It's a diamond-shaped structure laid along a north-south axis with an outer fortress attached to the northeastern sections of the fortress wall. Some sections were constructed using the stamped earth technique. The fortress wall stands 15 to 17 meters tall, is 30 to 50 meters wide at its base, and stretches over a total length of 2,285 meters. The fortress used to be surrounded by a wooden fence structure and a moat connected to Songnechong, both of which strengthened the defensive capability of the fortress. Several subterranean dwellings, building foundations, storage facilities, and a pond were identified within the fortress, and artifacts including Baekje potteries, iron tools, porcelains with coin impressions, Chinese porcelains, and roof end tiles with lotus designs. Goguryeo potteries were also found at certain locations. It was built in the mid-3rd century as one of the capital fortresses from the early Baekje period, along with Pungmatoseong. It is now known that Goguryeo forces were also stationed at the fortress following the fall of Hanseong in 475. So, this is kind of cool that you have a fortress Look at that. You little did you expect a history lesson today, now did you? Oh, don't worry. We've also got some tunes later on if the battery holds. Well, hopefully the new memory card works too. But anyways, here we have earthen fortifications. Takes lots of work, but stone also takes a lot of work as well. So we'll just wander about. I'm going to see this hit hut thing, and I'll join you maybe outside the fortress. Do you hear that? It's Ashokan Farewell. A song I've played in band. Yes. And they've got speakers, of course, playing out. That's an interesting thing about some of the parks here, is they've got speakers. So let's see. I could check out the museum. I might just do that. The fortress isn't that big. There's interesting bits of art. There's all sorts of things. I'm going to just sort of go take a gander over here and then pop over to back to where I began. Oh, wait, hold on. I see a fox poking its head out of the bushes. It's a cartoon fox, but still, we're going to have to take a look here. See. Also, there's a rabbit. Maybe the rabbit and the boy are looking for the fox. That. Yeah, because the rabbit has a magnifying glass. I guess it really wants to make sure. So yeah, I'm going to check this out. So I'll see you around. See that? It's a white rabbit. It figures that I would find a white rabbit. So, if you'll excuse me, this fox needs to ask him if he has a pocket watch. Of course, how I can get to him in that grass, especially since there's this fence saying no. Oh well. Anyways, I need to save some battery, so cheers.